Phillip Preston, the president of PolyScience, and we're bringing innovation and technology to the kitchen. What I have here is our smoking gun. I'll just put some cherry wood in here. You can use a variety of traditional smoking woods, or even tea or herbs, even peppercorns can work. All I have to do is switch it on and then apply a little fire. And you can use this to smoke things that you wouldn't traditionally smoke.
Interesting.
For example,
oh my gosh.
Smoking liquids, marinades, cocktails, barbecue sauce.
God, I wish we had smell-o-vision on this.
Wow. So, or you could even take something that you've traditionally roasted, say a chicken, and while it's resting, put a cover over it and infuse it with, say, apple smoke for about 5 minutes, and it'll pick up very subtle aspects of the smoke flavor.
And does it reduce carcinogens or anything, or is it?
I haven't done any research to say, although because of the limited exposure to smoke, I would think that it would be much less than if you were to put something in a smoker for many, many hours.
And what is this over here?
This unit is the AntiGriddle. This is a -30 griddle surface, stainless steel griddle surface that I designed for Grand Atkins, and then won the Food Network Award for Technology 2 years ago. This surface runs at -30 and will freeze pretty much anything you put on it to either a solid or partially solid state.
What are you freezing there?
This is just a chocolate creme anglaise.
And how long will it take for that to freeze?
Usually it takes a little over 90 seconds to get it to a point where I'm ready to flip.
And so what are some of the things that it's used for besides?
Well, there are a wide array of applications. I've seen people using it for salad dressings, where they will do a decorative pattern of olive oil and balsamic, and then one technique that's interesting, that you can actually stretch over the top of this a plastic wrap, so that you can remove very delicate things, such as a beautiful pattern of balsamic and olive oil, or even in the case of a chocolate, where maybe you wanted to create a decoration in chocolate, freeze it, and then carefully remove it. The plastic wrap is a good option.
So then you can just sorry to interrupt you. So then you can just transfer it, like you can do it right in the kitchen,
right,
as a garnish on the side of a plate, or that's really interesting.
We also have bars that are using these, just lining up shot glasses. So it's
what do you mean lining up shot glasses? On here to keep them
lining up shots, on the ready.
So that they're cold, or frozen,
well,
or both?
They'll be quite cold.
Interesting.
Recently, I was working with a couple of guys out of New York, Johnny Uzzini and Dave Arnold at the French Culinary Institute. Johnny's with Jean-Georges, and we were putting a tub of water on top of this so that we could freeze the water in one direction. And it was very interesting because what you saw was very, very clear ice, and then the top layer was almost a layer of scum. It really showed you a lot of the nasty bits that are in our drinking water. And what they were looking for was to achieve that really beautiful, clear block of ice. We haven't yet gotten it to be totally bubble-free. We tried an experiment. It was interesting. All the bubbles were in a beautiful vertical pattern. But
maybe it was because you were smoking something out of that machine over there.
Could be, actually, we could fix that, though, if we just pull the in-flight vacuum on that tub of water, and that would de-aerate it.
Right. Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for stopping by.
Okay.